Alright YouTube, so welcome to another video on MFL. Just before we start on MFL, just want to have a quick update on So Rare. I know usually mix both together, but they're both meta-first games, so it's fine. I think for the last two, so just straight away for So Rare. For the last 2 weeks we are getting cash rewards, which is nice. I skipped the one this week, but whenever there's big promos like these ones, where it's like special teams, where it's limited competition, where there's less people entering, usually these are the ones that I wouldn't say necessarily, but those are the ones usually where we do well. So you're going for it this week as well. Still quite a lot of entries, in fact more than before. I think same with the Japanese one before. I don't put too much into it, but at least I will. It does encourage me to put some money in, and to break even, you didn't have to spend too much. So I would say I think if you're good at using credits and stuff, then maybe you can break even. But I know this one's a bit less, but we still got £14, and then that was the one that was the banger, where if it wasn't for him to have a DNP, I could have just had anyone else. I think I had, I just popped him in instead, which is 70, right? That would have got me like 200 odd, which is good enough for £30. So $30, So it makes it easier, right? You just need to be top 100 to get the 30, which generally much easier to win. And honestly, this team did not cost more than 30. Like the goalkeeper around 19, and I had credit, and these were like £5. These were like 5, 6. Another 5, so total cost around 30, and then the price would have been 30. So I thought I already had this guy, so it would have been nice and easy. But you do have to spend a bit of cash, but makes it fun. And then of course you can use these for the rest of the let's say season, basically. So I think it's worth doing. Probably they will do the same for like Premier League and the main leagues as well. So what I will do, just plans for next season, would be to not spend too much initially, but then when they bring out these special edition, then that's the time to spend. Usually like Christmas time or Black Friday. So I expect they will do the same, because this works for them. They will have the peak at release, and then once it drops a little bit, then they bring these events to bring it back up. So they've been doing this quite well, so I expect them to do so, maybe for like Christmas next year. So just bear in mind how much you spend initially. So only this one got a prize, this one again had a DNP, so whenever you see DNP, then it's not going to be good. Wrong captaincy here, otherwise I think we could have got more, but generally I would say pretty good. So $14, which is not record high, but still pretty good. And then getting some essence there and there. In fact, they still owe me some essence from the bidding promo. I bought a super rare card, which I have no idea what I'm going to do with now, because accidentally, of course. So I went and bought this guy for £30. God knows what he's going to do. No idea what he's going to do, but easier £30 dollar. I have no idea. I'm just trying to sell him off when I can, but obviously I use credit, so it was half price, so I wasted, I don't say wasted, but I spent 15 on that. And see that I still have a bit of money now, which is good to have some money in the balance. It's kind of the aim. So now they have predictions. I'm on track for about 50 apparently, but don't have any for the European nights. And then, okay, hear me out. It's a struggle because I couldn't fit the team in, and the goalkeepers are too expensive. What I did was just buy the cheapest one, regardless of active or not active, as long as it's the special edition, vintage edition. He was like $250, right? Pop him in, then at least I'm able to sell them off after the weekend, so it's no loss there. And then use that guy we just accidentally bought, and then don't have to buy him for £10 as well. So just put whatever I can, what was available in there. So that was kind of rare. I don't expect 40 from this. I think I'm lucky to get 30. There aren't more entries after I joined, which initially was like only 160, 180, but now it's like 217, so it makes it even harder. But I expect people will have active squads, but next week the market's going to crash, and then all these cards are going to lose value because they have no utility for them anymore. Unless they bring it up. I think they will bring it up towards the end, but then for now, it's just going to be, for me, rolling weekly. These are going to be substitutes, really. So at least I don't have a rare team because I have a goalkeeper. And this one I'm entering for the sake of it. It's bottom. I did get promoted on the last one, so hence I'm just trying to get this one hopefully promoted. If not, just get some XP, you know, because I know they're not going to do 2 DMP straight away, you know, they're not going to do well. So couldn't put them anywhere else. I could have put them in like other squads, but you know, that way we get more XP. And then don't want to go through too much, but these are the two big ones where this one probably a better chance. Luis Maria got one as a prize, which is nice. Otherwise, it would have cost me a little bit. So he came free when I bought a card. Just popped up. He's selling for like 12. Wow, that's really cheap. Yeah, it's gonna drop. We all know that after this weekend, all the price of these are gonna drop. So that was like that previous. Yeah, it's gonna be the same as this now. That was the last chance, you'd say, to sell. So, but like I said, you know, while I have the players, might as well go for the big prize, which is I'm still projected for 10, but you know, the aim is at least like here, podium. So I think if we hit any of these podiums, well, yeah, let's say for top 3, even top 4 really. Yeah, top 3, yeah, top 3. We'll break even the whole game. So that's just what we need. We need a podium one time, and that breaks even the whole game. And then, well, first of all, we won't have to add any more money in, and then we use that portion of that once we broke even. Maybe take out your capital, spend that remaining amount for next season for the Prem, whatever. But then you get that fun and excitement, and at the same time you're spending a bit of cash. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for So Rare, but keeping it going. And then so obviously international weeks should be quite dull. I'm on holiday as well, so there's still some MLS, but yeah, less exciting of course. But it's kind of a last update on So Rare before we move on to MFL. So I'll try to be as quick as possible on the MFL. So right now is a great time to join. If you're new to, if you never heard of MFL, then this is your time. Join season 6. You get a club promo where if you buy this club, which you need a club to start, you get a free pack, which usually you wouldn't. So you get 2 free players, and then you get a chance of anything not a common, then you're in luck really. So then I think that's pretty good. There are chances of other things as well, which is quite fun. So otherwise, usually it'll be $9.99. You basically save $9.99 just by buying that same pack. You get that free player. Ends in 9 days. So you got a bit of buffer. What I will want to show quickly just on the status of the squad and what has happened. So first of all, the MFL balance has been added, and you can just click onto that and see all the balances. For me, just general feedback. My teams didn't do well at all. Like just generally, then I mean, my best team, which was this one for sure, my Stone team, which I've sold, only gained me 2024 because I was in a relegation spot. I was 10th, so got relegated, blah blah. Not great, and obviously some loan as well. I only gained 2,000, whereas from my player alone, which is my best player, which I loaned him out. Oh, he's finished now. Okay, yeah, finished his contract. Which I loaned him out, and at the same time, he actually gained me 3,800 because he was loaned to a silver player. Although that guy, I think he also got relegated, but I could have got a lot more from there. But that itself would have been better compared to me having a team. So that's why, in theory, I would say, you know, I mean, I do experiment all the time, but I have a few squads, like 4 clubs. But at the same time, should I get more better players? Because these I can loan out and get a lot more MFL. And obviously I will loan out my best players, and then all my teams are going to be like farmer teams where I'm developing players, I'm just playing for fun, tactically, and then I grow the players and sell them off. That's kind of my project, you know, to develop players that are young, get them to decent, and then either use them to loan them out for MFL, or I can sell them off, blah blah. And of course then gradually I use and progress with the team, and then that's kind of a fun part to it. So I think it's decent. I'm getting like 10k every season, which is kind of the roughly amount. Because, I mean, what I'm going to do with them, you know, what I did last time, just open a load of these packs. It is available. Yeah, drop close. Don't know why. But these will be open, and then I'm just going to, I mean, I'm not going to spend it all, but that's around, how many? Let me do some math. Sorry. Haven't done math for a while. So we do 9700 divided by, sorry, I wouldn't do math here, divided by 600, that's 16 players. So basically I'm getting, yeah, it's worth doing. Getting new 16 players, new players into the, you know, into my account, and you can use them for my clubs, of course, for Sparks. I've bought quite a lot of clubs this year. That's one thing I've done. Just put them in there and then develop them and then sell them off, which is like, you know, just liquidating. Or I can open some of these and hopefully loan them out for more MFL for next season, which is another option. I'm a bit short on this, but see, I mean, to get rare players is pretty hard, but once I get better and better on this, then maybe I get more MFL. That's the aim. So but for now, I'm more the growing stage where I'm just developing these little players before they're ready. Or I just get 3 of these actually. Don't know, debatable. And then, so you see there, I have now 4 clubs, and then let me go through them. Quickly go through the progression as well before I go for the clubs. I mean, they've done well as well. This current season, I have had +2s. Shame about him not getting any pluses. I think it was decent. So if anyone's interested, you can still. He was scoring goals. Not sure why this guy. Actually, he did terrible. He was terrible. For like higher leagues, he's terrible. So maybe it was my fault for his relegation. I don't know. But last season was like getting 13, 16 in the iron. So maybe this year if I go to bronze, maybe that'll be more suitable. Because he is just not scoring goals. Yeah. So that guy, hence this guy got relegated, I think. Was it my fault? I don't think so, but did get relegated. It didn't really manage much anyway, so but anyway, got that development that we needed, but shame we couldn't get any progression because he just wasn't scoring and doing well. But like I said, progression wise, we're getting +2s, +1s, not that great, but then obviously we joined mid-season, but generally some +2s there. So these I'm selling all of these, so if anyone's interested, of course, like I said, my aim is to train and develop and sell these, so if anyone's interested, do let me know. So in terms of overall, then you've got some, straight away you look at some very, you know, these look like they're going to be good players. So assuming their stacks progressions are going to be quite rapid. So yeah, I mean, at the age of 23 he is 64 already, so next season he'll be uncommon. Same goes for him. There are some good players which I've thankfully got, but they're not very under me. But this year I'm trying to use them all. I will still use those lower rated ones for myself, and then the rest, like higher end ones like these two, maybe even him, just loan them out. Of course, with a clause that they need to play them a specific amount of hours, maybe a lower entry, and then some rewards there. So yeah, roughly what we usually get here, but we do have quite a big squad right now, 78. I'm trying to reduce that a little bit, so I will just sell some players, but right now market's quite dead, so we'll just wait, give it a bit of time. And then yeah, so now let's go through the clubs. So these, okay, so Luka Modric, I had to change and rename, I'll rebrand these later on to maybe something else. Yeah, this one I bought mid-game. I bought this for, it was a Spark for 58, so no brainer, way below the market price. The market price for the clubs are $79.99, so way below that. So I can literally just sell it for 60 or 70. I'll still make some money, which I might do actually. You know what I should do? Yeah, sell this, just get some money back, right? And then I can use this money to buy the new club pack with the player pack. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. and then also I get a first owner club as well. So yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Just lower the price of this a little bit. I do see people selling for around 60 odd, which they are just crashing the market, but it will pick up a little bit. It's a club with history, so maybe if I just do like 70, I'll still. That means like $8 for the pack, and then I still make profit. So let's try 72 for now, because I don't want that. Just tax you a little bit, so not much of a decrease really, but you know, yeah, I've lowered the price, so if anyone's interested, then feel free to grab it. So yeah, I can easily make a profit on this, and then yeah, I'll show you what happened with that other club as well. All this loads. Just looking at others YouTubers' videos as well while I'm waiting. So yeah, this one also I bought again mid-season, which I suggest not to buy clubs mid-season because it makes it very hard for you to solve. Because I did have the transfer window, but this club was so short of players. I'll show you what happens. He only had, I'm not sure who would do that, but he only had 11 players, which is the minimum enough to, you know, to send a team out. So they only had sorry, wrong one. Okay, so Panama FC, and then go to tactics. Yeah. So they only, I might do very well. They only had, there we go. Yeah. They only had, initially they only have 11 players, excluding these like new ones I signed. And then in the transfer window, I can only sign maximum of 3 players mid-season, which makes it super hard. So I had to rotate, because otherwise all of these were in the red zone. So they were just like, yeah, equivalent of him, exhausted. So they couldn't play, so getting super tired. They had good players, which was the reason we finished 6th. But at the same time, they were just tiring out every game, which again makes it super hard for me to manage to bring my players in and everything. So I think I would encourage, unless you really want to, but unless you see a very good deal, just don't purchase clubs midway. Only do it like towards the start, like right now market's good, or towards the end when you know you're not going to get promoted, or when you know you're going to get relegated. That's kind of the time to sell, if you just ask me for my feedback. But yeah, that's generally what I got. There is this new stone. I wonder how much is this. Is it one of those that gets... No, he's a good stone. Is that a good deal? Yeah, I'll be just hunting on these. Stones division. Oh, sorry. Club. Stones. Low to high. Okay. That 90 is pretty decent, actually. I tell you what, 90 is really good. What that one was, this one, right? Yeah, 99 is actually really good, because although these ones are cheaper, but these ones are gonna get relegated. See? Oh no, this one's not. Ah, there's some good stones available actually. 98's not bad. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so what has happened? Yeah, so now that I've got SPAC again, Spain again, I already had. This was one of my own clubs where I bought the packs, and then they gave out the free packs. Yeah, it came with the club, with the license, and then with the free pack. So gradually I will get more and more clubs. That's kind of how it works. So, but before that, I don't want to put any more money in, so I'm trying to sell some players or clubs. This was the one that had to change, so I'll show you what happened the last time. If I can still see, yeah. So that was the club that I initially had. It was owned by me. If you see last sale, yeah, that's me, Easy Sport. No idea how he got that so cheap, but then it was this was a Iron Division, I believe. It was very good. Iron Division, when I bought it for 75, I thought, wow, Iron for 75. So I just bought it and gave it a go. It was a very ugly club and didn't have anything. I was just starting from scratch. I was like, yeah, okay, might as well go for a pop. Maybe he was quitting the game, I don't know. So I bought it for 75. Now that it was relegated last season, I had to quickly sell. So I'm trying to check if this guy still plays. Yeah, see, yeah, he's quit the game completely. So he's got no players, he's got no wallets. He's just quit the game. So hence, when he wanted to quit the game, I just went and bought the players. So he quit the game around February already. So he was just selling all his players, blah blah blah. I assume he had enough. Yeah. So he was quitting the game, so I just bought the club. It was at a good state at that time, but then after 2 seasons we were getting, or maybe my fault of course, we're getting double relegations. So not only we lose Iron last season, we now actually did manage to keep it in Iron for 1 season, and then next season we got relegated to Stone, and then the season after that now we're here in a relegation spot. It was kind of my fault because I was in 9th. Rest a few players because there was playoffs. As a result, this guy took advantage. I wonder how he's doing actually, because now he has a lifeline to get not to survive. But when did he play? Is he played? Yet to play, I think, but he will play the playoffs, and then I don't know who's playing yet, but you know, rest your players. You've got there we go, that's the one. Yeah, so he's got a chance of survival. He does need to win 2 games though. Right now he is there. Yeah, so are we? Oh, okay, yeah. So we need to win 1. Sorry. So this guy get promoted. That was the 2nd play, I think. Yeah, so 2 second plays, and then the winner of the 2nd place gets promoted, which is good. So if you want to reach 1st or 2nd, the guy who unfortunately loses drops down to here, and that's where the journey begins. 2 3rd place, then they play head to head. If you're 3rd place, if you lose your first game, that's you gone. You're not going to get promotion. And then you go to here, you get play against the 2nd team of another league. It's quite interesting actually, this. And then whoever wins plays that guy who just got the playoffs, which I think is a huge advantage. You only play 1 game compared to here you have to play multiple games. So fitness wise you're much better, but here you have to put your absolutely best players. So this guy now has the lifeline to not get depromoted, which is amazing for him. But I mean, for me it's no loss as well, because I sold my club, made a bit of profit at the same time. So I sold my club, yeah, you see all the journey here. So I sold the club for 99, which was a stone, and then I bought this club, which you think ice, for 90. So I, in a way, make £9 profit, but then you're like, oh, why are you buying an ice club? There's where it goes. This guy last season finished 1st place, so he's guaranteed promotion to Stone. So for me, it's just the same division. So it's like I make $9 profit, and at the same time I don't get relegated. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I don't get relegated, and also I gain $9 profit. So it's like a win-win for me. Absolutely amazing that I saw this deal. It was really cheap. Like, just quick money share. It was just so cheap to get this for 90, which is a stone club. So bought it straight away because I had the money as well. So I think he's like buying at a club or something. Is he quitting the game as well? He's bought a new license, so yeah, he's starting from scratch. Okay. Oh, he's selling. Look, he's selling most of the players. If you ask me, I think I have too many players. He only got 22, but I have too many players. But I just shoved them in the farm, which is fine. So I think I'm sorted for these sparks. I don't really need to loan any players, and then I can develop players. And this is the one where I need to put more better players in, like a decent squad, maybe some loanies as well. I didn't realize this was. I didn't play him, of course, but then this is Nepenvers, who's one of the YouTubers. But now that I've taken over, this club's not going to be as good as before. But it's cheap and I'm making money, so yeah. I mean, if I just want to quit the game and sell all these clubs, at least you're getting like 70, or maybe if you're lucky, 70, 80, let's say, call it. Yeah, sorry, that's 70, so that's 21, and then another one for like 100, so like $300 liquidated here straight away. And then I still have some top players who's like this guy, I know I'm listing him for quite a lot. I actually packed him from one of the better packs. He could be sold straight away for about 100 odd, I'm sure. So that's 300, 400, and then these ones can be like maybe not as much, but maybe 100, two of them, and then that takes us to like 400, 500, about 500. So net spend, I did have an Excel on this, which I won't show you now, but around roughly 600. So just need to make 600 back, and whatever I've got left, then so I think we're still in a good state. But I do admit I am putting too much cash onto this game, so I'm trying to limit that a little bit, so hence I'm not depositing any more money in. But that's kind of the status. So I managed to avoid relegation using my own special methods. It's not great. It's clever, but it's not beautiful in any case. But yeah, so I'm looking for some sharp, high-rated players. Hopefully. So this ice looks really cheap. Is it a relegated one or not? I tell you what, yeah, I think that's a good deal. Look a little high, right? Yeah, that's 77. It's really good. That's 77 generally is pretty good, because all these I expect all these are going to be relegated, whereas that 77 is going to be, yeah, see, all these are relegated ones. That 77 is good. I'll think about it. Do I need another club in the ice? I think it's sold already. Oh, it's still here. I mean, if I just look at this guy, right, 77. Oh, okay, this one also stays, so that's roughly the equilibrium, so that's fine. Just a good price, well priced team. So, ooh, $2 for this. Nah, too old. I only buy players who's like under 25 because I want to develop them. So if you look at my average age, is still quite low, because I'm trying to develop and sell still. And then obviously, when I open packs, I'm gonna get new players. So that's kind of the how I'm going to play this game. These three are going to be still the Farmer League for the developing players and selling, flipping for profit. If you're lucky, you get some promotions, which is generally fun. I don't think I have time to manage so many clubs anyway. But then for Ice, which is going to be Stone, this is the one where I want to progress and really conquer the league and move up the ladder, blah blah blah. And that would determine whether I want to spend more or if I step down. So. And then I've got some farmers here to just keep my main club going, kind of. These are going to fund. They're going to develop players, I'm going to sell them off, and then with those winnings, I'm going to buy players and develop those players again. It's going to take more time, but then it's going to fund this club where this is going to be the main money go to. And then these, like I said, I'm not going to buy really, not going to buy any more packs, maybe not even more clubs unless I sell something, but then these are going to be the players to gain either MFLs or cash for the team, for the club. So yeah, that's kind of my idea and how I'll play this game. Let me know if this is a good suggestion or whether you agree. It's just from my experience. But yeah, so right now I don't think I've got any more things coming in. But there's this guy in this cup. Where's this club? Cup. I guess it's one of the redemptions, right? No idea how he got into this. And I hope he's getting good XP actually. I assume this is one of the guy I bought from the market. Oh, sorry. I think it's this one. So he's in ice. Rotterdam. So my player is... I don't recognize my own player. There we go. Baxter. So he is gaining 0%. So he was... okay, so I bought him for £10. Nope, not going to do much. So yeah, anyway, we'll end the video here. So that's how it went last season. So for me, it's poor because I got a relegation. Well, relegation cancelled. And then this one's to Spark, so bottom of the league. Panama Panama, sorry, who finished 6th, but nothing, no promotion, no nothing. Only 20 points to get 6th was quite lucky. And then Spain again, which is the one I had hopes for, only ended up with 8th, which is quite disappointing actually. So this game's tough. I mean, a lot of new joiners, they have crazy teams. I'll show you maybe just this guy. Finished second in the league. And we're talking about Spark, okay? And I'll show you the players that he has. Absolute crazy, I assume. And look, he's got greens. The best players I had was a we call it kind of like bronze, yeah, yellowy bronze. Yeah. So he's going for like way overkill, which I assume he's new to the game, but when he buys club, he's done well. He's done very well. Just go on profile, right? Is there a way to tell when he joined? I don't want to follow him, but his first transaction maybe? Profile? No, yeah, we looked at profile already. We just look at his pro trophy, so I assume he only joined this season, so a bit of a stalker, but yeah, I think he only just joined, hence he's got a way too good team for me. So I would just stay for the farmer for now, for a few more seasons. I probably wouldn't buy any more players. Just gonna develop, sell, develop, sell, develop, sell. If I see a good deal, I'll buy, but otherwise, that's that really. So, in terms of the calendar, so what to expect. Is that the one? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little breather now in the playoffs. So a breather for me, even breather here until the 3rd. Where I'll be on holiday, by the way. So got registration, which still got time for. If I see a good deal, I'll go for it. And then I'll be back around here. So got some time to. Got loads of time to prepare for the team. So that's good for me because I can take a breather as well. I do need one. But if anyone's interested in any of my players, any of my clubs, do let me know. Everything is for sale. Just let me know if you want a negotiation or if you want to just join. Or let me know. Yeah, I'm sure there will be like a bonus discount for subscribers. So subscribe if you're new, and hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. And like I said, if anyone is interested indeed in joining the game, I can share this link in the description below and just click on the link. Well, I've got players. So let me know. Okay, so hopefully, thank you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.